Hi everybody! What's up? It looks like I have more eyeliner on this side. Let me fix that for a second, just a minute. I'm back. Let's let in some sun. It's gorgeous outside. I wanted to make a video because I want to talk about the cruise and just make a video, you know? So anyways, yeah, the cruise was ultimately fun. Before we went, my brother-in-law made a comment, right? He was like, I don't know, he just made a comment because we're going on the cruise. He's like, make sure you don't have your elderly parents pick you up and this is that. Like, it was really rude and everything, you know. I mean, he didn't have to resort to being rude or nothing like that. My niece, you know, Lila, he's just worried about her, which I understand, but there's no reason to be rude like that. I gotta glue this horse face back on and the unicorn. No, he was just rude, you know, and everything, and there's really no reason to be rude. And everybody is so worried about this coronavirus, which I understand. You know, I'm a grown adult. I can make my own decisions and my choices, and if I decide I'm gonna still go on this cruise, that's my decision I make. Me and Mike decided, you know, we still want to go on a cruise. I'm not gonna live in fear and worry. And I've read many things about how, you know, you're not gonna get sick. It's like very rare. It's affecting people that are older and elderly. But you know what? These cases are happening everywhere. I'm not gonna sit and try to like have an argument about that. Like, listen, you can go read about it yourself, you know, like, I came back and I'm not sick, I'm doing fine. I know they say that it can last, you won't see symptoms until about 2 weeks later, but I'm not going to sit and like worry about it, you know. I'm taking precautions, and I did on the cruise. There's sanitizer everywhere, and before you go on the cruise, they do ask you, like, have you known anybody that's been to China? Of course, people can lie, you know, like, who's to say this? That's the chance you're willing to make. I've seen kids on this cruise, you know. There's people that still go, and they have a good time, and they don't get sick, and they come home, and they had good memories and everything, you know, like, so, like, I don't want to hear comments like you're an idiot and this and that. Like, if you're gonna believe all the hype and worry, like, I think it's on media, actually. Like, I feel like this is just something to scare people. It's another virus of the flu, right? There's more people that are dying from the flu than this, and I mean, nobody wants to get quarantined, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if somebody goes on a cruise or not. Like, like, you know, there's cases in New York, there's cases everywhere now that people have this virus. So what are you supposed to do? Not live life anymore? Like, just be careful, you know. Like, of course, bring like sanitizer and this and that, but enjoy yourselves. You know, I'm glad I went. I had a good time. So, you know, I'm not gonna get scared about it, like, or anything like that. Yeah, and be respectful of other people if they decide to go. Don't call them an idiot. Like, my brother-in-law called my parents idiots and stupid and insane. That's my parents, and my parents babysit his child every day, and they don't pay him or nothing. And when I said, how dare you speak like that to my parents who do everything for Lila, or whatever, you know. And he called me low income and had to resort to calling me these names. So you know what? I'm like, how dare you shame me? Because this is where I live. It's not like I'm taking advantage of the government. Like, I live here because my income, you know, is what I can afford. That's what it's meant for, you know. Otherwise, rent would be like $800 a month, and I have so many bills, and I can afford this for the time being. And like, yeah, I don't want to live here forever, but why do you have to go and shame me and try to make me feel bad, you know, like, about, I pay taxes, you know. I work. I'm not trying to like cheat anything. I'm not trying to cheat the system, you know. And I want to go on a trip and I want to enjoy myself, and I did. Like, I can make my own decisions, and I don't need people like saying, you know, this and that, like calling names or whatever, you know, it's just like, you know, I think the people that are idiots are the ones that are getting super scared about something because the media is promoting all this, you know, hype about it. And it was created in a lab anyways in China. They created it. And plus, there's so much predictive programming about it. Predictive programming is when they do something and they tell you about it in a subliminal way before it happens. If you actually go do predictive programming with 9/11, you're going to see there were so many little signs and all kinds of things. So yeah, like, you know, it's just something that happens. There's been predictive programming about this thing. They even, in books, like Sylvia Browne and Dean Koontz or whatever, I think it's all just something like that they've already had planned. This hype, you know, this whole thing, like, really Freemasons and all that. Come on, like, it's all part of a plan, you know? It's all part of a plan, like, seriously, and, yeah. But, you know, of course there's gonna be people, like, getting all worried about it and being like, yeah, be wary, you know? Be worried about it. I don't have kids, so I understand maybe it's different. Like, if I had kids, maybe, yes, I would be worried about it, but it's just me, and I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna go on a cruise, so let me do what I have to do, you know. And I had a really good time on it, and you know what, we ate so much food and it was delicious, and it was lots of fun, you know. Yeah, and like we had a drink special, so we can like buy a drink anytime we want to, and it was so weird because it was just so weird because like normally when you pay a tab, you know, it's yeah, it's you see the bar, you just sign your name and it says 0 on it, and they just add it to your you already paid for it, the drink, the cheers thing, okay? And that was a lot of fun, and I didn't drink beer the whole time there. Like right now I have this. I didn't drink it at all. I had maybe a Corona and a Truly, but other than that I had mojitos, all kinds of mojitos, all kinds of tropical martinis. I had, you know, I had these drinks with lychee juice. It was so good. Bahama Mamas. I had mules, a tropical mule, and that's like my new fave drink is a tropical mule. It was made with ginger beer, and it was just so good. Like everything that they had was just so good. Like the drinks and the food. It was just so much fun. And I am so happy that I went. Like, I still am, you know, I didn't go back to work yet. I'm still kind of like trying to focus back on like being like back in normal times, but yeah, I had a good time. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to say that and do an update and everything. And I still have a couple more videos to upload and whatnot, but it was a lot of fun. All right, so cheers. I wish I had a mule with me. Bye.